Have you ever walked into an audition and thought, okay, I'm confident, I'm confident, I'm confident, while your body is screaming, we're absolutely not confident? Meanwhile, casting directors are looking at you like, are they okay? Confidence is one of those weird acting ingredients you can't fake, can't force, but absolutely need. Even though most actors have no idea what real confidence looks like. Well, today we're pulling back the curtain because what you think confidence is and what casting directors actually see as confidence are two completely different things. Let's fix the gap.
Casting actors, cast what a show. With Jeffrey Dreisbach, we're ready to go. From agents to gigs, learn what you lack. Tune in every week, we're bringing you back.
We're gonna kick off the show right after this. Well, hello and welcome back to Casting Actors Cast, the podcast that gives you insider insight, actor motivation, and a gentle nudge to stop doubting yourself quite so much. I'm Jeff Dreisbach, casting director, teacher, former actor, and the guy who has watched thousands of auditions and can tell you in 3 seconds if someone trusts themselves or is silently begging the room to validate them. Today's episode is a big one because we're talking about confidence and, more importantly, the confidence gap, that painful space between how talented you actually are and how confident you feel. Here's the truth. Actors are often much better than they think they are, but their lack of confidence hides the very thing we want to see. So today we're going to break it down. What confidence is, what it is not, how casting directors spot it, and how can you build real grounded confidence that books roles. Let's jump in. But first, this is that moment of the conversation where I get to say thank you for tuning into Casting Actors Cast. Please check out the website, castingactorscast.com. You can fill out the form that says dive into the talent pool. You get it? And if you do that, that's going to open up a free book as well as a free video. Also, there's additional information on the website. There's the archive of past episodes. There's Jeff's Jots, which are the show notes for each individual episode. And the past several episodes, I think, have been pretty dense. And so I would love it if you would want to download the PDF of that show. That's going to give you the actual show notes that I work off of when I do these podcasts. So I think you might find that to be really kind of handy and useful, especially if there's an episode that really speaks to you. Oh, here's my shout out to my good friends at Actors Connection, actorsconnection.com/New York. And as always, I am thrilled to be part of the Broadway Podcast Network family. It's been a real pleasure bringing these episodes to that network and to you. All right, let's jump in. What confidence is and what it is not, we have to break it down. Here's what confidence is not. See, actors often get confidence wrong, so let's clear the air. Number one, confidence is not perfection. You don't need to be flawless. Confident actors embrace imperfections. They don't hide them. Confidence is not big energy. You don't have to burst into the room like you're hosting the Tonys. Confidence is not volume. Confidence is not arrogance. See, arrogance is insecurity wearing sunglasses. Really. Confidence is quiet, steady, and grounded. Confidence is not pretending. You can't fake confidence and sustain it. I remember a long time ago, I did an episode called Act As If. And I actually said, act as if you feel confident. Well, I've kind of changed my tune just a little bit. You can do that when you walk into a room or meeting somebody for the first time, but that's not something that you can sustain necessarily. So I'm kind of changing my tune just a little bit, because what happens is your body is going to betray you. Suddenly we'll be seeing some tells, like switchy hands, twitchy hands rather, a tight jaw, maybe a shallow breath. And confidence is not knowing you'll book the job. Real confidence is, I'm good at what I do, and I trust myself enough to let this unfold. Confidence is a relationship with yourself, not with the outcome. Let's talk about what confidence is. So if we talk about confidence isn't the big showy stuff, then what is it? Confidence is ease. The relaxed, unforced presence that says, I'm here, I'm ready, I belong. Confidence is self-trust, not perfection, not control, just trust. Confidence is consistency, not in the results, but in showing up prepared every time. Confidence is clarity. You've made choices, you know your objective, you're not guessing. Confidence is connection. You see, confident actors connect with the reader, with the story. Confident actors connect with themselves. Confidence is relational, not performative. Confidence is listening. When you trust yourself, you can actually hear the other person. Confidence is permission. Permission to be messy, to be human, confidence to discover, adjust, surprise yourself. See, confidence says it's okay to just be me. Let's talk about how casting directors identify confidence in 3 seconds. Literally, in 3 seconds. We're going to get to that right after this. So how do casting directors identify confidence in 3 seconds? Here's the insider gold actors never hear. Casting directors spot confidence instantly. How? Your entrance energy in a live audition. Confident actors walk in the room, and they walk in the room, and it isn't a threat. Their body is open, their breath is normal, and they're not trying to make an impression. Your greeting when walking in the room. Simple, calm, human, not apologetic, not overly formal, just real. By the way, that also goes for your slate when you're doing a self-tape. Not overly formal, just real. Next, your eyes. Confident actors have presence in the eyes, not darting, not searching for approval. Your transitions between lines, between beats, between actions. Highly confident actors don't rush transitions. They let moments unfold. Okay, repeat that, right? They don't rush transitions. They let moments unfold. I just made you a lot of money right now. I just want to take a moment and acknowledge that. Here's another sign about your confidence, your responses to adjustments. This one is huge. If we give you a redirect or a note and you light up, that is confidence. If you panic or you freeze, wah, wah, that's a confidence gap. Here's another one. Your sense of ease in the space. You're not stiff, shrinking, or bracing. You take up the amount of space that a grounded human naturally takes. Confidence is visible whether you speak or not. Now, I've got the top 6 signs you have a confidence gap. These are subtle, but incredibly common. Now, let's just see if any of these apply to you. 1, over-apologizing. Actors apologize for everything. I'm sorry, I didn't slate. I'm sorry, this is a weird angle. I'm sorry that my hair exists. Stop apologizing. Start owning. Here's another one, rushing. Fast talking, fast moving, like you want to get it over with before you're judged. over preparing, but under committing. Your work is technically good, but it is emotionally guarded. How about over explaining your choices? Confident actors let the work speak. Others try to justify it. Here's one: being easily thrown off. If a noise in the hallway or a redirect derails you entirely, see, that's a confidence gap. Outcome obsession. Here's an example. The moment your mind goes to, did I book it? You're in the gap. Real confidence is about the work, not the result. So here's how to build real actor confidence. Here it is, your confidence building blueprint. This works for auditions, self-tapes, classes, and on set. Number 1, know your strengths. How? You need to write them down. See, actors rarely acknowledge what they're good at. I want you to write it down. I want you to write down the roles you've excelled in, the moments teachers praised you, the feedback that stuck for you, characters that feel natural. Any of those things on that list becomes your foundation. Number 2, create a pre-audition ritual. Yeah, you know what? Athletes do it. Dancers do it. Actors panic. Create a ritual that tells your brain, we're safe, we're ready. Number 3, practice what I call micro bravery. Confidence builds through small risks. Try a bolder choice. Pause just a little bit longer. Lean into a moment. Every micro brave moment grows your confidence muscle. Stop trying to impress. Confidence is not, do you like me? It's, I know who I am. Let me share it with you. Set process-based goals. You don't say, I want to book this. Try, I want to stay present in the transitions. Or, I want to connect to the reader through the whole scene. See, small wins create big confidence. Learn to appreciate your work. After a self-tape, don't start with what went wrong, for goodness sake. Start with what went right. Confidence grows when you acknowledge your wins. Here's a confidence reset for audition day. Here's a quick reset you can use right before taping or entering the room. Stop, take one breath, drop your shoulders, loosen your jaw, feel the ground under your feet, say, I am enough for this moment. See, that's the energy casting directors will feel, for sure. See, here's what I think. I want you to understand this because I think this is valuable. Confidence isn't magic. It isn't luck. It isn't something other actors have and you don't. Stop that. Confidence is a daily practice. It's a habit. It's a way of relating to yourself. When you close the confidence gap, you unlock your presence, your power, and your ability to let us truly see you. Wow, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed that. If this episode resonated with you, why don't you consider sharing it with another actor who could use a confidence boost today? And listen, if you haven't already, please do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button so you never miss a new episode of Casting Actors Cast. I'm excited for the new year and I'm excited for a future podcast, but I need your acknowledgement for me to keep going. It's really important. Thank you so much. I'm Jeff Dreisbach, reminding you as always to prepare smarter, act better, and book more. We'll see you next time.
It's been great having you in our talent pool today. Your support means the world to us, so please consider sharing, liking, and reviewing this episode wherever you jump in. I'm Megan Grace Martinez. Thanks.
From monologues to